Hey, this is Alex Venturella. I play bass in Slipknot, and this is me and my bass guitar. It's a Status Graphite made from Colchester, England. It has a graphite neck through into the body, all the body with a walnut bell facing. I use the neck pickup only. You have volume, blend, treble and bass, but this is the cool thing. It has a mid boost and cut, and then you just fine tune the frequency that you want. I have it on full. It's very punchy, sounds like a piano, very clear. Headless, I do play headed, but I don't know. I like Mark King, and Mark King uses these, so why not? One little feature I use when it gets really dark on stage and I can't see anything, it has red LEDs on the sides, and then if I want to be fancy, but it's a bit too much sometimes, then I go full beam. But I get a few dirty looks sometimes from people in the crowd, so I just stick to this one here. That's because I smash stuff on stage with it, and it still works. But 18 volt preamp, and then one other for the LEDs. Rob designs his own pickups. I think the other guy that's using it is Chris Wolfenstein from Muse. I have 2 of his models at the moment. Once again, great sounding bass, but he slightly moves the neck pickup a bit, and I think that's really it. And it's got headstop. I actually bought from Rob just the graphite necks, and when I recorded the record, I put the graphite necks on Fender bodies, and then I saw his website and I saw the rest of his basses, and he was like, hey, I'll just send you one out. And then yeah, so now you can do any finish I want, so it's great. This is a drop B, and then I have another one, this is the Series 2, and he does another new shape, which is a Series 3, which has got a sharper edge, and that's in the drop A. But I buy as many as possible, so I just keep buying them. They're like, the rack's getting bigger and bigger, so I'm choosing now what I want to use every night. But this is if I was on a desert island, it would be this guy. So it just sounds amazing. If it was to be a signature model, it would be this shape, the S2, headed and headless. I would ditch the bridge pickup, and then all the controls would just have one volume on the front. I don't do any preamp shaping on stage, so we'd do a little kind of trim pots accessible from the back, so I can dial in what I want, can never get knocked on stage. That's another problem sometimes if I jump in the gym or I bump into somebody else, you know, I've got to quickly hit it back. But one volume, but everything would be still accessible on the back. One pickup and that's it. It's just, I used the 69 Fender Precision in the studio, so, you know, it's where the P-bass is, and it just cuts through the mix. It's not very metal, but I love it. It sounds, you know, all I do is get good compliments from it, so.